In tonight's cover story, a Chicago ultra-marathon runner is competing in one of the world's most rugged races, a nearly 100-mile course through the European Alps.
WGN's Mike Lowe shows us how he trains by making his own mountains here in the city.
From a distance, the Chicago skyline rises like a mountain range made of concrete and steel.
Just try and take advantage of the concrete jungle.
But at street level, the sidewalks are as flat as the sole of a shoe. And that's what makes 44-year-old Mark Anguiano's journey worth noting. Illinois is flatter than every state but Florida.
It's a lot of packs that I've had over the years.
And Anguiano is preparing to compete in one of the world's most rugged, rolling, steep, and sloping ultramarathons, up and down the highest, most extensive mountain range in Europe, the Alps.
And it's like, how are you going to be in Chicago and train for a race that's in the Alps, right? Kind of two extreme environments, and you can do it. And you can dream, and you can really think that kind of anything's possible.
The business strategy consultant,
collapsible cups, collapsible for soup or something like that,
was getting packed in his Chicago high-rise.
I'm a big Fig Newton fan, so I bring out some Fig Newtons while I'm out there.
One day before leaving for the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc, known in racing circles simply as the UTMB. For runners, it's the Tour de France, the Olympics, and the Super Bowl rolled into one mythical and unique event.
It's like the pinnacle. It's the world's race of ultra, so the bunch of countries, around 100 countries or so, come in to do this, and I know it's super hard and super beautiful though. I always kind of had my sights on it and wanted to get out there and see what all the hype was about.
Anguiano was born in Chicago's Avondale neighborhood, raised in the suburbs, and educated at Northwestern. He was more of a weekend athlete. He didn't get into running until he was in his 20s, trying a 50K race, 31 miles, on the Chicago lakefront.
Fell in love with the community and how difficult it was, but the accomplishment, and yeah, hooked since.
Since then, he's competed across the country, from Wisconsin to Utah, and around the world from France to Argentina. Each race a test of skill and of will. 100-mile courses that are less about athletic ability and more about mental toughness and pain tolerance.
It's a huge mental game out there. And if you think about all you're trying to do right from the start or at any point in the middle, you're going to crumble. And so really it's just one foot in front of the other, and realizing that if you're having a tough time, 5 minutes later it could totally change and you'd be on top of the world.
His race is one of 7 at the UTMB. It's called the TDS, short for the Tracks of the Dukes of Savoy, covering 91 miles and ascending 4.5. He has 44 hours to complete the punishing trail that takes him through cold and warm climates.
For me, it's almost like this transformative experience out there. First of all, you know that you got a really long time ahead of you. And in this journey, you have no clue what's going to happen.
At least a quarter of the 1,700 runners won't finish.
If you stop and think that, this is the end, this is all I got, you won't finish, right? So you got to kind of keep pushing and pushing it, and then as you do that, the world becomes kind of different, right? And you think more and more is possible.
But just when you think a Chicago runner can't possibly train to get to that level,
usually it's dead out there, so I got the whole thing to myself, and security guards are always super cool about it.
From his 30th story window, Anguiano pointed out his training ground. He runs up and down a 12-story concrete parking lot in Streeterville. One lap up and down is a mile. He'll run 13 or 14 on a typical Saturday.
And the way that I'm creative with it is using stairs, weighted vests, running a parking garage, an outdoor parking garage that's 12 stories, so up and down a whole bunch of times. Try hard to simulate the climbing and the descending.
For Anguiano, the motivation is the mountain, and the race is a lesson that every summit is within reach if you just keep climbing.
Being out there in the middle of nowhere, you kind of find yourself.
In downtown Chicago, Mike Lowe, WGN News.
What a stud that guy is. Now, we did get an update from Mark tonight. After fighting flu-like symptoms for 15 hours on that course, he had to withdraw from the competition. But, and here's probably love, he told us, there is strength gained in failed attempts, and he plans to try that UTMB again down the road.
Good for him.
Yeah.